I recently upgraded my recording setup for YouTube with a Rode Wireless Me and lavalier lapel mic setup, which works great, except when it doesn't. About 1 in every 4 times I hit record, I just get static for the whole recording. Usually, the audio sounds like this, which is pretty great. But then sometimes it sounds like this, and don't worry, I've turned the audio way down, but just in case, this is your headphone warning. Okay, here it is. After a few weeks of calling Rode customer support and trying different options, I believe I found a workaround. I'll quickly show you my full setup first and then explain the problem and then show you how to fix it. I have the Wireless Me transmitter here, which I'll clip onto my pants waist, then run this lapel mic up to clip onto my shirt. That transmits to the receiver here, which I've connected to my Samsung Galaxy A54 via a USB-C to USB-C cable. As it turns out, the reason why we're seeing this issue is because of the phone itself. This model of phone, being a mid-range phone, has some issues with the USB-C protocol due to its hardware. Honestly, I can't give a much more in-depth explanation than that, but the upshot is that sometimes it just doesn't work. If you have a Galaxy A54, you'll get this issue, but you may get this issue with other mid-range smartphones as well. Rather than buy a new phone or get a different microphone setup, you can fix this for around $30. The receiver here has the option to use a 3.5mm cable instead of the USB-C, but this phone and most smartphones these days don't have a 3.5mm cable port, so we have to get this 3.5mm to USB-C adapter. You can get the official Samsung or Apple one, but in theory, any will work just fine. Now, the Rode Wireless Me comes with 2 similar looking cables. This is the SC2 3.5mm TRS patch cable. If you plug this in, it won't work because the phone thinks that it's plugged into headphones. So instead, make sure you use the Rode SC7 3.5mm TRS to TRRS patch cable. This one is different because it has a black end which plugs into the receiver and a grey end which plugs into your adapter. Now, if you plug these in, you'll record audio and you won't have that intermittent static issue. The one downside to this, besides being a bit cumbersome, is that you can't listen to audio from your phone while it's still plugged in. Or at least, I haven't worked out how to do that yet. This means that if I'm recording and want to play back to check my audio, I have to unplug this each time. Previously, with the USB-C to USB-C I was using, I could just click play and check my audio quality. But then again, the main reason I was doing this after each take was to see whether my audio was static, and I don't need to do that anymore. I hope you found this helpful. I've linked all the products I mentioned in the description, but I'm not sponsored or being paid for any of it. That's it, bye!